All right, today we're going to talk about how to make a Google form. It's going to be very basic as we start this course, and then we're going to look at more advanced options the farther along we get. So the first thing I want you to do is go to drive.google.com, and here I want you to click on the big red button on the left-hand side that says New. When you click on that, you're going to see different options, maybe folder, file upload, Google Docs, Sheets, Slides. Go hover over More and click on Google Forms. It has a purple icon, and that's consistent across all of Google Drive. So you'll see that as you have forms saved in your Google Drive, they'll always have the purple icon. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a simple survey. So I'm going to go ahead, call it Simple Survey. We are going to ask a couple questions. Okay, this might be something you want to use in your classroom, maybe among your staff, just to get some feedback. So let's start by asking, what is your name? You can always choose to not put this question. If you'd rather have it be anonymous, that's totally fine. Okay, rather than a multiple choice question, what is your name is a short answer question. I'm going to make that required because I do want to know which students or parents or faculty, whoever is responding to this survey. Okay, so that's going to be my first question. To add a second question, you can see the menu bar is over on the right-hand side. So I'm going to click on the plus sign. And I'm going to say, what is your email address? I don't always ask this question in a Google form, especially if I'm using my Google Apps for Education account, since you can automatically collect the email address and username of your of the people filling out the form as long as they are in your domain. But in this case, I'm going to ask that. And those are just my information questions. So I want to put a new section in here. And the next section you'll see is down here. And these will be my survey questions. Okay, you can be a little more creative than I am. This is just a simple example. Okay, let's say, what book should we read this year? Okay, and if I go over here to the question options, I can see I have all sorts of types of questions that I can use. For this question, I am going to give them some options. So I'm going to say multiple choice. Okay, I'm going to say A Wrinkle in Time. We'll say The Giver, The Hunger Games, and then I'll have an other option because maybe my sixth graders have a suggestion that I didn't put on this very short list. Okay, I'm going to say that's required. All right, then I'm going to ask them another question, thinking about language arts. How many read-alouds should we have this year? Okay, this will be another multiple choice. Maybe 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, other, they can maybe add a number there, make it required. And as I'm thinking about it, I want to change my what book should we read this year. I want to change the type of question. Notice if I just click on the question space, I can edit it again. And I want this to be a checkbox question because I have a feeling some of my students might want to read The Giver and another option. So that allows them to choose 2 or more options rather than just the one with a multiple choice question. For today's purposes, I'm just going to leave my survey as that. If I want to see what it looks like, I go back to the top and you're going to see there's a preview button. Okay, that'll allow me to see what the form looks like in its finished state. Okay, notice because I added the 2 sections, I only have these questions on the first page. So Dominique, if I put my email address here, go to next. Okay, and then I can choose if I want, maybe I want to read all of these. Okay, because I love reading. And how many read alouds should we have this year? The more the better. Okay, so then I can submit that for my teacher. In this case, it is me. Okay, the other thing I want to show you when you're in a Google form, if you are interested in changing maybe the design, you can go up here to the color palette. Notice there's lots of different colors here. Maybe you like green. Okay, maybe you would like to upload your own image. Or select a theme. Okay, if you have your own image, maybe you have a picture of your students that you would like to put in the background. You can upload photos or look at your Google albums, or they give us some fun themes here to change things up. Okay, because this is a survey about books, I'm going to go ahead and choose the book. Okay, it's loading my theme. There you go. Okay, so that's my edit page. Once again, if I want to see how that changed, I click on the I and I can see a preview of my form. Okay, beautiful. I love that. Then to share your form, okay, you can send it. You can send it via email. Okay, you can include that form in an email. Or you can also get the link. If you shorten the URL, you can just go ahead and press Command-C on a Mac or Control-C on a PC to copy that. Okay, it's copied to my clipboard. I can then include that in an email to my students. If I have a web page, if I use Google Classroom, I can now easily share that link. Okay, Google Forms is also connected to Google Classroom. So if you were posting an assignment or an announcement in Google Classroom, you can easily insert that form as well. Okay, and then notice as you get responses, this will start filling up. Okay, then you can see what my response looks like. As you get more and more students responding, or maybe faculty, or whoever you're asking, maybe parents, okay, different things for a survey, you're going to see that these will change. But that's a very simple introduction to how to make a simple survey in Google Forms. Have fun.